My son Oliver's heart surgery was scheduled for May 14th at 6 a.m. He was only 7 years old, frightened, and facing a long 4-hour operation to fix a faulty heart valve he was born with. I made sure to tell everyone in the family 6 weeks ahead of time. I called each one personally, explaining how serious it was, how scared Oliver felt, and how much we needed them there. My mother assured me, "Of course, honey, we'll all be there. Oliver needs his family around him." My sister Diane promised to take the day off from work. My brother Marcus said he'd drive all the way from Portland. My dad told me he'd bring Oliver's favorite stuffed elephant, the one he's had since he was a baby. The night before the surgery, Oliver couldn't sleep. "Will Grandma really be there when I wake up?" he asked, his little hand clutching mine tightly. "She promised, sweetie. Everyone promised." His voice got even smaller. "What if I don't wake up?" My heart cracked right then. "You will wake up. The doctors are amazing, and I'll be with you the whole time. And so will everyone else. They'll all be there." That was one promise I never should have made. We got to the hospital at 5:30 in the morning. Oliver was so brave through it all, checking in, putting on the hospital gown, talking to the anesthesiologist, but his eyes kept wandering to the waiting room doors. "Where's Grandma?" he whispered as they got him ready. "She's probably stuck in traffic, you know how it is." "And Uncle Marcus?" "He's driving a long way, but he'll be here." When the nurse came to take him to the operating room, Oliver grabbed my hand, tears rolling down his cheeks. "Mom, I'm really scared." "I know, baby. But you're so brave. And when you wake up, everyone will be there to see you." They took him away at 6:20. I walked to the waiting room and checked my phone. No texts. No missed calls. I waited. 6:30 came and went. 7 o'clock, still nothing. By 7:15, I started calling. My mom went straight to voicemail. Diane didn't pick up. Marcus didn't answer. My dad finally took my call at 7:45. "Oh Jennifer, I'm so sorry. Your mom and I can't make it today. Something came up with Diane's wedding. We have to meet the venue coordinator this morning." "Dad, Oliver is in surgery right now. You promised him." "Well, we didn't know the appointment would be today. It's the only time they had. So reschedule it. The wedding's in 3 weeks, we can't just reschedule. Diane needs us. Oliver needs you. He's 7 and having heart surgery. He'll be fine. He's a tough kid. Tell him we're thinking about him." Then he hung up. I sat alone in that waiting room for 4 hours, watching other families huddle together, holding each other up. Every child who came out of surgery had a crowd waiting, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Oliver only had me. When they finally let me see him in recovery, he was groggy but awake. His eyes moved slowly around the room. "Where is everyone?" he asked, his voice weak and hurt. "They couldn't make it, honey. But I'm right here, and the surgery went perfectly." He started to cry, which made his chest ache, which made him cry even harder. A nurse came over with pain medicine and gave me a look of such pity it made me want to scream. My little boy, just out of heart surgery, crying because his family couldn't be bothered to show up. We came home the next day. Oliver was quiet, closed off. I tried to cheer him up, but he hardly spoke. That evening, my mom called. "How's our little soldier doing?" "Heartbroken, Mom. In every way." "Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'm sure he's fine. Kids bounce back." "He's crushed. He keeps asking why you didn't come." "Well, the wedding planning was important. Diane's big day is coming up. So was Oliver's surgery. It was life or death. He was terrified. But it went fine, right? So it all worked out." I hung up. 3 days later, 3 days after my son's heart surgery, my phone buzzed with a text from my mother. "Hi sweetie, we need to talk about something important. Diane found her dream wedding dress, but it's $5,000. We're asking everyone to help out. Can you send your share by Friday? We need to grab it before it's gone." I stared at that message for a full minute. $5,000. For a dress. 3 days after they skipped Oliver's surgery for wedding plans. I walked into his room. He was asleep, still pale, his hospital bracelet on, a 4-inch scar on his small chest. I went back to my phone, opened my banking app, and sent my mother exactly 50 cents. Then I typed, "Best wishes for the dress." I hit send. Then I did something I'd been thinking about for months, but never had the guts to do. Years ago, when I got a big raise, my parents talked me into adding them as authorized users on one of my accounts, for family emergencies, they said. I agreed, like I always did, to keep the peace. That account now had $47,000 in it, my savings, my safety net. I logged into my bank's website, removed their access, changed all my passwords, and locked everything down. Then I blocked all their numbers. I didn't explain. I just did it. The next morning, my phone rang from a number I didn't know.
Miss Jennifer Walsh.
Yes.
This is Derek Morrison, branch manager at Pacific Union Bank. You have your mother, Patricia Walsh, here in my office.
She's reporting issues accessing one of your accounts. I'm sorry, what? She says she had authorized access and now she can't get in. She's quite upset and asked me to call. Mr. Morrison, I removed her access yesterday.
It's my account.
She's not authorized anymore. I see. She's insisting it's some kind of mistake. There's no mistake. I revoked her access deliberately. The account is in my name only. I heard my mother's voice in the background. Let me talk to her. Ms. Walsh, the manager continued. Your mother is saying there was family money in that account. Every cent in that account is mine. My paychecks, my savings. She was an authorized user as a courtesy, but it's my account. I have every right to remove her. Of course. I just wanted to confirm before. My mother's voice rose again. Tell her to fix this. She can't steal from family. Mr. Morrison, please let my mother know I haven't stolen anything. That account is my money. She has no legal right to it. If she keeps harassing me or your staff, I'll consider it financial harassment. Understood. I'll explain it to her. Thank you. I hung up. Almost immediately, my phone rang 3 times from different numbers. I didn't answer. An hour later, my doorbell rang. It was my brother Marcus, angry and uneasy. What's going on, Jen? Hello to you too. Mom called me crying. She says you stole money and locked her out of your account. I didn't steal anything. I removed her access to my account, the one with my money in it. She said there was family money in there. There wasn't. Every dollar came from my work. She was only on there for emergencies, but I guess my son's heart surgery didn't qualify. Marcus looked down, ashamed. Look about that. You promised Oliver you'd be here. All of you. He's 7. He went through heart surgery with just me. We had that venue appointment, which you could have rescheduled, or come after, or any time. But you picked a wedding walkthrough over a little boy's heart surgery. And now you're shocked I won't pay $5,000 for a dress. It's for family. Oliver is family. Where was that energy when he needed you? Where were you when he woke up asking why nobody came? Marcus rubbed his face. Mom said it was a routine surgery. It was a 4-hour open heart surgery on a 7-year-old. Nothing routine about that. We didn't realize it was that serious. I told you. I called every one of you and spelled it out. You didn't listen. You decided it wasn't a big deal so you could skip it for wedding plans. So you're punishing us by locking Mom out of your money? It's not punishment. It's a boundary. She had access for emergencies. She's shown she doesn't know what an emergency is. A wedding dress isn't one. Oliver's surgery was.
What about Diana's wedding?
What about supporting family? Marcus, I watched my son go through heart surgery surrounded by strangers while his family was picking out centerpieces. Don't talk to me about family support. So that's it? You're cutting us off. I'm protecting my son and myself from people who've shown they don't care. If that means cutting you off, then yes. He left without another word. That afternoon, Diane showed up. I almost didn't open the door. I can't believe you, she said the moment I did. My wedding is in 3 weeks and you're ruining it.
I'm not ruining anything.
You asked me for $5,000 3 days after you skipped my son's heart surgery. Mom said you all agreed to share resources for family needs. She lied. She talked me into adding her as a user, just in case. I've never used that money for anything but my own expenses. It's not a family fund. Well, we need it now. I need that dress. You need a $5,000 dress while my son recovers from heart surgery with no one but me? Your son is fine. No, Diane, he's not fine. He's heartbroken. He keeps asking what he did wrong, why nobody came. Something shifted in her expression. It was important, more important than a venue tour. More important than wedding planning. But you all chose the wedding over him. Every one of you. We didn't mean to hurt him. But you did. You promised him. He believed you, and he woke up alone except for me.
I'm sorry, Diane said softly.
I really am. You didn't think about him at all. You're not here because you care that he's hurting. You're here because I won't pay for your dress. That's not fair. Neither is asking me for $5,000 3 days after you abandoned my son during heart surgery. Mom said you could afford it. I can. That doesn't mean I have to give it to you, not after what you did. Her eyes filled with tears. So I can't have my dream dress because of one mistake? It wasn't one mistake. It's a pattern. My needs don't matter. Oliver's needs don't matter. Only yours do. That's how it's always been. But I'm done. What do you want? An apology. I want you to understand that actions have consequences. You chose your wedding over my son. Now I'm choosing my son over your wedding. That's fair. She left crying. I didn't feel guilty. Over the next week, relatives I hadn't heard from in years called to tell me I was being unreasonable. I blocked everyone. My dad sent a long email about family duty and how I'd let him down. I deleted it. My mother showed up at my job. Security escorted her out. Through it all, I focused on Oliver, his recovery, his physical therapy, his heart. Mom, he asked one night, why didn't they come? They made a bad choice. They thought something else was more important than you. Was it? No, honey. Nothing is more important than you. Not to me. And you know what? You don't need people who think a wedding is more important than your health. You deserve better. Do you think they'll ever say sorry? Maybe someday. But even if they do, we don't have to let them hurt us again. So we don't have to see them? Not if you don't want to. He thought about it. I don't want to. They made me sad. Then we won't. It's okay to protect yourself from people who hurt you, even if they're family. Even Grandma? Even Grandma. He hugged me. Good. I like it when it's just us. 2 months went by. Oliver healed well. His scar faded. His smile came back. He stopped asking about his grandparents. Diane's wedding happened. I wasn't invited. I didn't care. My mother left a voicemail. I hope you're happy. You ruined Diane's wedding. Everyone knows what you did. You should be ashamed. I wasn't ashamed. I was free. Then, 3 months after Oliver's surgery, a card came in the mail from my dad. Inside was a check for $5,000 and a note. Jennifer, I'm not asking you to cash this. I'm asking you to see it as a symbol, the amount we asked you to give for something trivial while we ignored what truly mattered.
You were right.
Oliver's surgery was an emergency. The wedding wasn't. We chose poorly, and we hurt you both. This is what we should have offered: help with medical costs, support in a crisis, putting family first. I don't expect forgiveness. I just needed you to know I see it now. I understand what we did. I'm sorry, Dad. I held that check for a long time. Oliver peeked over my shoulder.
What is it?
An apology from Grandpa. Is it a good one? I think so. He understands what he did wrong. Does that mean we have to see them? No. It means he's learning. Whether we let him back in is up to us. We decide who gets our time.
I'm not ready yet.
Then we'll wait until you are. Or not. Either way is okay. I never cashed that check, but I kept the note. Maybe someday Oliver would want to forgive them. Or maybe not. And either way, I choose him.
Every single time.